Just thought I would give kind of a update what's going on. Um, I was back in the ER last night. Some people know and have seen my comments, but other people I've texted. And I'm recovering from pneumonia slower than the doctor would have liked. So they gave me IV antibiotics and renewed one of the antibiotics. They're hitting with two broad spectrum ones, and they are working, albeit slowly. And still, if I do too much activity, my oxygen goes down. If I say things like SATs or saturation, generally a person is above, most people above 92%. If they're breathing normally, they'll be 96 to 98. My normal range is 96 to 98. But with exertion, I can go down to 86. I was still doing that last night, but they were walking with me and checking my oxygen. So I'm still home until I can't work until the 15th. So yeah, 3 weeks with no work. This is gonna suck like something else, I'll tell you. But they did another chest x-ray and I still have infiltrate up here. It's disappearing down in the lower lobe. So it is going away, but it's a challenge. My wife is still in. Troy has other issues that I talked to the physician's assistant today. Gonna try to look at the MS and see what's going on, or get another neurology appointment set up, because the hand twitching and all of this is just a lot, and it doesn't let up, and gonna have to try and figure out what to address with the pain, because she's on Lyrica once a day. She can't be on more than that because kidneys process Lyrica, and she's gone toxic from that before, just on a prescribed dose. So I don't know if there's something else that the neurologist can come up with or not. So that's on that part with the MS, but she's got atrial fib, which what that basically is the atrium, the upper chambers of the heart will kind of flutter and give irregular heartbeats and stuff. It's high risk for cardiac event and for stroke. So that one is new. And right now, I guess they've got her on warfarin, which is the blood thinner. And that one, if she's permanently on that, will have to be lab draws frequently to see what is called a Coumadin level. Warfarin or Coumadin, there has to be specific levels in the blood for it to be effective, but not too much. So it's dependent on the levels in the blood and what the lab results show. So we'll see if that's a permanent thing or not. I don't know yet. But that will help prevent any possibility of stroke right now. Otherwise, I mean, she's talkative, she's doing okay there, but still doesn't keep the oxygen up without actually getting oxygen. They had her down to 3 liters today. We're going to try and wean her down a little bit more and see how that does. She was at 4 liters yesterday. So still in a rough spot, getting dialysis in the hospital, and it didn't seem to be affecting the fluid in her lungs. And normally with a dialysis patient, if you can remove the fluid with dialysis, it'll take some of the fluid out of the chest, and help with the outcomes if the patient has pneumonia or too much fluid, but it didn't seem to be touching it so far. But they're going to try again tomorrow on her regular dialysis day and see where things are. I got weird noises in here. I'm not used to being by myself in this house. Is just like, well, I have 3 cats, but I'm used to her being here, and this really, really annoying. But anyway, I don't know what day she's going to be coming home yet, or if she will be coming home with oxygen. I don't know. But they switched to IV antibiotics because the ones that she was getting didn't seem to be kicking it for her. And as I said before, somebody with dialysis, once they get sick, it's really, really hard to help them recover, because, the kidneys control the body, basically, and they control the health of the body. And if they're shot, then, it's harder to be healthy. So that's where we're sitting here. Yeah, so that's the update. I don't know if I'll be streaming gaming later or not. I'm going to sit here and get some sewing done and watch some TV and stuff, but we'll see. It's still hard to breathe, But I did go out to get my auto glass done today. That was something. I could go in their office and sit. But I got a brand new windshield just in time for the piling up of snow that we have outside. It's supposed to snow till about 3 a.m. So, yeah, that's fun. At least it hadn't started yet by the time I got home. But yeah, before I get to coughing, I'll let you guys go. If you feel like helping out, like I said, it's going to be 3 weeks or more before I've lost count before I get back to work. So paying bills is going to be a pain in the butt. And I got Cashapp and Venmo below. If you do Venmo, remember to use the @ symbol. Of course, if I try to do that in the description, it tries to tag whoever, including myself. So that's where we're at. And I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That's right. I'm supposed to yawn in every video. But you guys have a great night. Blessed be everybody. Take care. I'll talk to you later. And how do I stop this crazy thing? You hit the button, Frank.